Research on Minority Language and Identity in the Digital Age. In this video, research on the following keywords are under investigation: endangered languages, the Kue ethnic minority, language maintenance, social media use and minority languages of Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia. The research article, published 2025 in the Journal of the Siam Society, Volume 113, examines the online and offline media use of the Kue minority in Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia, focusing on their linguistic choices using social media. Without a writing system of their own, Kue speakers use majority languages for communication. The study explores the availability of media in Kue and the reasons for adopting national languages online. Findings highlight a desire for social inclusion while maintaining ethnic identity. Despite language shifts, Kue speakers persist in their cultural practices. This research challenges assumptions that language shift leads to cultural loss, showing how minorities navigate digital spaces without abandoning their heritages. The discussion in this article covered the general patterns of offline and online communication as well as the spread of Kue minority media. It also explored speakers' attitudes toward both minority, Kue, and majority languages, mainly Thai, and the reasons behind their language choices in social media and other online communication. Among the factors influencing language choice, social goals, and the desire for life improvement, e.g., finding work, social inclusion, and a sense of belonging, were found to be significant. More often, the lack of online availability of the minority language was cited as a reason for choosing Thai, Lao, Khmer, or English in online communication and social media activities. The presence of minority languages in online communication and social media has been under-researched, but preliminary findings suggest that increasing digitalization, the effects of which are already becoming apparent, could have a detrimental impact on linguistic diversity. In the case of the Kue, Kwai or Sui populations in Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia, the widespread use of national languages for online and offline participation does not lead to an immediate loss of their minority identity and culture. However, the use of minority languages in online communication is generally less frequent than the use of dominant languages. This is not uncommon for Kues. Regarding attitudes toward the use of minority languages on social media, I found that these attitudes were predominantly pragmatic for the Kues, with speakers adhering to economic principles. In other words, speakers use what is understood and prefer what is easiest to implement. Speakers rarely, if ever, evaluate their language choices, at least in conversation. In conclusion, Siebenhütter's 1952 observations do not require a radically new direction over the past 70 years. While the Kue language has not completely died out, ethnic Kue people in Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia are increasingly shifting toward the use of Thai, Lao, or Khmer in everyday life. Not all Kue speakers are fluent in their mother tongue, and some do not even speak it at all. Thus, Siebenhütter's conclusion that the Kues in Thailand, are fast becoming Thai in language and culture, 1952, 180, remains a fitting description of Kue life, with the caveat that language loss or shift does not necessarily result in the loss of minority identity and culture. To read the full text of this research paper, click on the link in the comment section and let me know if your opinion and further research concerning identity and minority language speakers.